Oh, good morning. It's Monday. We're picking up mushrooms. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. I also just, again, gotta remember that you're watching this video on Wednesday? Saturday went up today, Sunday's going up tomorrow. Yeah, you're watching this on Wednesday. I had to do a couple deliveries on the way home. One was not really. I mean, technically it was a mistake, but it was not like a oh my gosh mistake. It was like just fat fingered, keyed, lemons, limes, that sort of thing. That was easy. Plus they forgot to order something, so it worked out in their favor. And then this one here was a delivery that just some items that they've been ordering for the last couple of weeks, and they just we've been out of them. We couldn't get them. I got them all today, and so I gave him a heads up and. He was looking for wings. We didn't have any wings. We couldn't, obviously it was too late for us to order them and pick them up the morning of. But I was like, hey, I got waffle fries. I got popcorn shrimp. He's like, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then also I need some carnitas. I said, okay, I can bring you some carnitas. So boom, boom, boom. I brought him all that stuff. And then he's like, let me feed you. I said, I'll let you feed me. So he made me a freaking Reuben sandwich with corned beef because he had leftover corned beef from yesterday and some sweet potato fries. So I'm gonna go home and eat a nice Reuben sandwich. He grills the sauerkraut. It's so good. Guy's food is amazing right here. Love it. All right, heading home. Driving by a Chipotle, and I was just telling Bryce I'm craving Chipotle. It's been the last time I can remember having Chipotle was when we went to the Suns game with Jack and Mason and Papa, and that was Bryce said it was November. I was like, no way, it was that long ago. But I'm like, was it really? I can't remember. I don't remember. I have to go back and look. But if that's the last time I had Chipotle, it has been far too long. So at some point this week, I've got to get Chipotle. Like I said, I've been craving it. It's just about a matter of convenience. Like I'm driving by it right now. It looks amazing. But I got a Reuben sandwich here waiting for me for free. So, I'm going to eat the Reuben sandwich. But sometime this week, I got to get Chipotle. And their chicken al pastor is back, which I love. Actually, let's be real. I love all their food. I love all their meat. Chipotle is my favorite restaurant. People ask me all the time, what's your favorite restaurant? I'm telling you right now, Chipotle. It's my favorite. Close second is Payway. And the only reason, again, I hate to say this, but the only reason why a Mexican food is winning over Asian is just because of convenience and accessibility and frequency. If you sat down Chipotle, my favorite dish at Chipotle and my favorite... Do I have a favorite dish? Sure. My favorite dish at Payway, I'm gonna get Payway every time. Don't get me wrong, freaking love Chipotle. My bowl that I make is like one of my favorite things to eat. I can eat it every day. I can literally eat it every day and never get tired of it. Payway is just, again, I always talk about how I love Asian food more than Mexican, but because I eat Mexican food more often, that's what's, like I've got fueled by tacos and tequila in my bio. I don't drink tequila every day. I don't even drink tequila every week. But I definitely eat tacos every week, multiple times a week. So that's a reality check there for sure. But what do I love more than tacos? Sushi, ramen, a good stir fry, fried rice. Like definitely love that more than tacos. But I eat tacos all the time, and tacos give me life. So does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Like you have your favorite, but then you have the one that you eat like, or you more. I hope that makes sense. I'm back home now. Ate my Reuben sandwich, some sweet potato fries. It was fantastic. And he gave me so many pickles. They're the best pickles. There are pickles, but they're the best pickles. Watched a couple Case Neistat vlogs while I ate. Putting some water in the spa because it's still leaking. I need to follow up with that and get that scheduled. I'm just honestly, it's like the most dreadful thing. I was talking to my buddy yesterday when he was over here before we left. I was like saying how like it's like I'm thinking like worst case scenarios, right? Like worst case scenarios are we can't fix it, you're screwed, and we have this $10,000 spa that is going to have a constant leak until eventually we have to throw it away. That's like obviously worst case scenario. But then I go from the worst case scenario and I move down one step at a time to say like, okay, well the next worst thing would be we have to tear down the wall, right? Tear down the wall, which I don't know, maybe that's the worst case. But the spa can be fixed, but I guess what I'm saying, the worst case would be we can't fix it. You have to tear down the wall. So we have to tear down the wall and the stairs and all the masonry work that we have in front, right? To access the front of the spa. That's the worst case scenario. The next worst thing would be that we have to drain the spa, pull it out, or hoist it up, fix it, but then damage it or damage the tile putting it back. That would be my like second worst case scenario, right? Those are the fears that I have. Like, it needs to be fixed because obviously it can't be just leaking water forever. A, it's wasting water, which costs us more money, and two, the wood is going to get rotted. It's just constantly being wet all the time. You know, I'm already worried about that now as it is. But I need to do some research as far as like, can the spa be drained for extended periods of time, especially with the heat that we have here. It's not really hot right now, but it's going to get hot really quick. Like the high today is 75. It's going to continue to get warmer. So yeah, like I said, I just need to like actually sit down and actually do it. The other thing that I'm dreading that the end is near is taxes. I've been talking about them. I've been thinking about them for essentially months at this point. Our tax date is approaching. I think it's this Friday. So now I actually have to sit down and start pulling numbers, pulling documentation, go through bank statements, that sort of thing, and hope we don't owe a crap ton of money. Kind of an uneventful Monday. After I came inside from the spa, Tiff and I went for a short walk, kind of caught up on the day. I don't know, that Reuben sandwich and fries kind of made me kind of lethargic. Tiff was cooking her dinner, and I ended up laying down just watching some YouTube videos. And then Sierra came home, and she mentioned a noise in her car, so I hopped in, and she took me for a drive, and it sounds like she might need some brake pads. So we came back, and then we caught up with her. Since she worked a double yesterday, we didn't really talk to her at all yesterday. So caught up with her, and she told us about her work day. And Tiffany is making big plans. She got invited to a big trip. And so we were talking about that. She ended up booking her flight. We'll talk more about that in the future, but it's coming up. It's like 3 weeks away, and she's nervous, excited, but mostly nervous. But we'll talk, like I said, we'll talk about that in a future date. But anyway, we talked about that and everything. And then, the wind down, hopped in the shower. She went and watched The Bachelor. And I just kind of chilled on the couch, caught up on some things. I gotta get home. I gotta get home at a decent time, so I have the energy to do some of the things I need to do. I did follow up with the spa, the email that I got. I need to reach out to a local retailer or local service company, which they gave me the number to. So I called, but they're already closed. So I'm gonna give them a call tomorrow during business hours, schedule an appointment for someone to come out here, because it's actually getting worse. I thought it was slowing down, but it looks like it's getting worse. So whatever's leaking is getting worse. So need to get taken care of sooner than later. And then I gotta start doing my tax stuff. I talked about that earlier. I didn't do any of it. So the clock's ticking. And better not wait till the last minute. So anyway, tomorrow would normally be a work from home day, but I know we have a bunch of stuff in the queue and a delivery that's not on a normal delivery day, and it's a customer out here by me, so it makes sense for me to do the delivery on my way home. Again, personalized business, personalized touch, and you do what you can when you can. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you had a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow.